It's Mason, Remy, and Alabama on New Country, Chicago's Big 95.5. We have been joined by, well, we'll say a local comedy legend, and of course,
a big comedian,
a big fan of the show and country music. A friend, Leon Rogers from WGCI is here.
Yes,
and hopefully you can help Alabama a little bit.
So I got intrigued when you guys said that Alabama, and she came up. She's like, Leon, I'm going to try my hand at stand-up. Now, Here's my thing with stand-up. We all know somebody that's funny. Mm-hmm. We all have people in our family that's funny. But what I always tell them is, you could try stand-up, but just respect the craft. There's a lot of work that goes into being a stand-up comic. It's not just getting up there blasted and telling a few jokes that all your friends will know, but you're talking to a bunch of people who've never seen you before in your life. So when people be like, I want to do comedy, I'm not going to say I'm skeptical. I just want them to respect the craft. So Alabama, I'm all for you.
I will respect it.
I'm all for you doing comedy, but you have to become a student of the game.
Okay.
Okay. You have to be Bruce Lee with this stuff.
Okay.
I think that's where we initially found out. She was like, I can do this. And then the first time, it was
and
a little
I saw
shaky.
that tape.
A little shaky.
I saw that tape. No, you're being nice. It wasn't a little shaky.
Teach me some
It was absolutely terrible. It was absolutely terrible. It was like hit the board with your hand, break your hand.
It was her first. It was her first time.
It was her first time. But listen,
I'm sure if there was video of your first time doing comedy, right?
Listen, and I have it.
Do you?
I will actually bring the tape in. You guys can show it to people.
Yes.
It was in 1996. I went out, first time on stage. I had my mom and dad in the audience. Proud moment for me. Every joke I told literally bombed. It was terrible. And then when I got to the end, I did my last joke, last punchline. That was the longest 3 minutes of my life. Mm-hmm. And it didn't work, and I hear my father go, I came all the way down here for this crap. I heard my dad mumble in the audience.
Poor dad.
And then I put my hand up and I go, Dad? And the audience goes nuts.
That's hilarious.
And I left.
Thank you, good night.
Thank you, good night. God bless you. And my father, rest in peace, man, rest his soul, told me after it was over, he goes, hey, so the job that you got down there working for the school board, don't quit that. Okay? Your mom's always encouraging, well, you're going to get better, baby. My father's like, no, he's not. He's not going to get better.
Keep your day job.
Keep your job. Don't you quit that job.
So what would be like your initial advice for Alabama? Like what's 101 step
Class 101.
Yeah,
Alabama on the comedy stage, enhance who you are.
Okay.
Okay, so when I first met you, like you're an outgoing, fun person, and let's be honest, you're country.
All right.
Enhance that country.
So, make my southern accent more southern?
No, be who you are, but talk about the country stuff in your life.
Okay.
Nobody, the coolest thing about being a comedian, nobody can steal your stories. People can steal premises and jokes from you, but nobody can steal your stories. These are things that have happened to you.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure there's some stuff in your life that when you describe it the Alabama way, it's going to be hilarious.
All right.
We do laugh a lot at your stories.
Absolutely.
I just think that Alabama girl living in the middle of downtown Chicago is you got that.
But you see where he went with that? The first thing Remy said was an Alabama girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that you got to stay with that. An Alabama girl living in the big city. You could talk about dating some of the douches that live out here and how they don't match up to a Southern man, but they do because they have their teeth.
Okay. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you just go. You write down ideas and go. But make the joke about you, your life, your story, what you do. Like now that I'm older, a lot of my jokes about my wife and children because I'm not single anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or like how I'll hide food from them to keep them from eating it when I'm supposed to be a provider. But I love nacho cheese Doritos. Okay. And they eat them up and roll the bag down to the size of a joint, and that irritates me. We saved you some. No, you didn't. You didn't save me anything. So now I'm going to hide my Doritos from you. And my wife thinks I'm a pirate. I'm like, well, good. The kids know who Captain Hook is. Mm-hmm. They better not be Peter Pan. Don't eat my Doritos.
Right. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? No one can take that from me. That's my personal experience with them. So be Alabama.
All right.
Be Alabama. And don't rely on alcoholic substances to loosen you up.
Okay.
If you cannot get on this stage and project sober, this is not meant for you.
Okay.
You talk on the radio every day to 6 million people.
All right.
You guys are getting numbers. 200-300 in the crowd should be nothing.
All right.
The
All right.
first
I
of
think I can do
hopefully
it.
many lessons in comedy from
Yeah.
Leon
Mr.
Rogers.
Miyagi, thank you.
Wax on, wax off.